We're so glad you joined us today.
Yes,
we
we are.
have been busy and we have got the cutest little craft and a money-saving craft.
Yes.
It's not going to cost you near as much as it is in the stores.
Right.
So we're going to show you a way around that so that you can still decorate your home and it be a reasonable priced
Yes.
decoration. I'm Vonda. This is Paula.
Hi.
And we're crafting with scripture.
Yes.
And we just hope to motivate you, whether you are experienced or an inexperienced crafter, but we want to help inspire you to get busy and start crafting. And also, well, we want that to be inspired by God's Word as well.
Yes.
So we're going to get started. Now, if you saw the video that we did a couple of days ago where we used paint stir sticks,
Yes.
first off, don't laugh. This one's going to be better.
Yes.
You probably saw it was a train wreck. But you know what? If you have ever done crafts for very long at all, you've had the exact same thing
You
happen
had
to us.
but you know what? It turned out
It
in
did.
the end very cute. Yes.
It did.
Yes.
So, we just want to say
Yeah.
again, no matter how bad it looks, you can always go back and tweak it and make
Yes.
it look a little bit better.
God's word says He turns all bad things into good.
And my
He
goodness,
does.
was that not a bad thing? So, we're going to
Yes.
get started. And you know, when we did the one the other day, I went ahead and glued 7 paint stir sticks together.
Yes.
And I just put it aside so you didn't
Yeah.
have to watch while the glue dried.
Right.
So we're going to use that one that we did the other day.
Right.
And we're just going to work around it. Now, our inspiration came from a
Little
truck that we saw at Hobby Lobby.
Yes.
This one came from the Dollar Tree.
Yes.
But the one at Hobby Lobby was $29.99.
Yes.
Now, we're going to show you how to do it for like $5 or less.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So already we've got $3 in the stir sticks.
Yes.
We put them side by side with the little boards on the back to kind of reinforce.
Right.
Okay, so they're not going to fall apart.
Right.
The glue said wait 10 minutes, but we waited longer than that because
Yeah.
we've got some long boards, and
Yeah.
so we wanted to make sure that this thing's holding together.
Yes.
Okay.
It's sturdy.
It's sturdy.
Yes.
So I want it to look like shiplap, but I also want 4th of July involved in
Yes.
this.
Yes.
So I'm going to take a teeny tiny little brush and I'm going to just kind of put a little color in between these
Right.
while Paula works on our Dollar
Little
Tree
truck.
sign.
It can't be pink for 4th of July.
And it came with this.
Yes.
It said Happy Easter.
Yes.
And it had an Easter bunny on there.
Yeah.
Took a jigsaw and cut
Cut it off.
the Easter bunny off.
Yeah.
And then we just took this apart. It was held together with some little wires.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're caught up on that.
Right.
Okay, so she's going to get painting on this.
Yes.
She's going to take the wheel covers,
Yeah.
not wheel covers, what are those
The
called?
fenders.
Fenders. She's going to take the fenders
Pull the
off.
fenders off and make it easier because we're going
Yes.
to make it 2 different colors. Yes.
And I'm just going to take a tiny little bit of paint and I'm just going to
These just
hit.
peel up real easy. See, they just come right off. And since you're going to paint over top of it, it's okay. And then we're going to re-glue them down when they're painted because we're going to make the truck body red, little red truck, which is perfect. And we're going to make the fenders white. Or did we say blue? See, I've already forgotten.
I think the fenders need to be white.
I think so too.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're going to do a little different. The
Yes.
truck at Hobby Lobby was blue, but their
Yeah.
fenders were white. So
Yes.
we're going to kind of
Yes.
go along with that.
Yeah. And if you have some paper peel off, just go ahead and peel it away. You don't want to paint over peeled up paper.
And
So,
we're just going to
yeah.
put a few little marks here, just enough that it's not a solid white. And then we're just going to kind of wipe it off, but it's still going to have some paint on there.
Right.
And I'll show you up close when we get through. We just want, you know, we do a lot of rustic stuff.
Yes.
So we're just going to do a little, we're just going to show a little bit of rustic here and there.
And I'm just going to paint over this. Now not too heavy, but enough that it doesn't look pink anymore. So,
And if you're one of those that likes to have stark white and everything clean,
that's okay.
don't come to my house. But also, you could do just a regular, you could paint it all stark white.
Yeah.
That would look really good on it. And then I'm going to get my little brush and I'm just going to hit it just a few little times with some paint to kind of make it have that rustic look to it.
Yeah. We're just going to cover it all over. I'm going to leave it. There's a little sparkly white running board at the bottom. I think I might leave it because it's sparkly.
That would be cute.
Yeah.
I mean, 4th of July, you gotta have some sparkles. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Fireworks,
Yes.
sparkles, and yeah.
So see, I've painted a little bit on there, and then I've just kind of wiped it off because I do not want it to look like it's supposed to be on there.
And this, it's real easy to go over top of where the paper came off, but where the paper didn't, they have to let it dry and put a little second coat. Because it's kind
It
of,
does look like it's going to need a second coat,
yeah, yeah. So
but we don't care.
That's
We're
okay.
just not going to have a crazy debacle
no,
like we did the other.
no, it's no big deal.
There we go.
Yeah, we'll just do it as fast as we can, and that first coat will dry really fast. Yeah.
And I'm just barely getting a little bit of paint on there. Just enough that I can put it on there and then just wipe it off a little bit.
Yeah.
So I don't want it white.
Yeah.
And I'm going to do the same thing with the red.
And we're going to leave the sparkly black tires. Kind of like that too, the little sparkles. So that makes that easier too. Yeah, this is going to be perfect because it's drying real fast.
As you see, there's a little in the cracks and just a little mess here and there, just to kind of break it up so it's not stark white. Now, we're going to put our truck on there, but we also have a few little things that we want to add to it.
Mm-hmm.
So before we even get started, I have just a little piece of a thin plywood that I'm going to put down that we can put the truck on top of to give it that 3D goody good look.
Yes.
And I'm going to do that now so that it will give it time for her to paint her truck.
Yeah. Okay, the white is going over real good, but it still might need a second coat. You know what? It's okay because it's drying real fast. So I just did the fenders white, and I think I can probably go back to the red. See how that looks. I got some paint on. But guess what? We got our wet wipes. They
Grab
work
those wet wipes.
perfect. They work perfect.
We've been told
Yes.
there may be a wet wipe shortage,
And
so
we're
y'all
using
grab your
our
wet
apple
wipes.
barrel paints. We've got the big jugs today. Yeah, the big bottles.
It was the new bra that made you say that, isn't
Yes,
it?
it was. Yes, it was.
Bring it out the good jugs.
Yep. So, you know, normally we have those little bottles you guys see for like 50 cents from Walmart. These are the bigger bottles. But that's just because like white and red and black, we use so much of it that we get it in the bigger bottles. So,
Well, and you need to be really careful, we kind of found out, because
yeah.
I don't know that they got hot, the bottles got hot, or it was
Yeah.
just old.
Yeah, it could have
Um,
been old.
But
Yeah.
boy, that made a mess.
Yeah, don't get the big bottles if you guys don't
Yeah.
use that color of paint a lot, because when it gets old, it can really mess up your project. We found that out on Monday.
And we
Yeah.
use a lot of paints.
We do. But I think we had like 3 big bottles of red, and that was probably way too much. So one of them was old.
And I did the buffalo plaid for Christmas, and so I bought a whole lot of red
Yeah.
because of the buffalo plaid signs that I did back during this Christmas era time.
Yeah.
So So I'm doing the little Happy Easter. I'm just going to turn it over and I'm just painting it blue. Now, I used my silhouette, and you can use pretty much any stickers. The Dollar Tree has lots of stickers. I mean, they have more than every time I go there, I think I see more stickers. I just cut mine out because it's easier to do, and I love my silhouette. You can pretty much do anything you want to with the silhouette.
Yeah.
And I'm painting the back side of mine, so it is really soaking it in where hers is not quite soaking as good.
I don't know if this is dry enough to do, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, maybe.
And we do have a blow dryer if that has to happen, but we don't want it to get it hot while we're drying.
We don't want to blow dryer. I think that was our other problem on Monday was I got the old paint too hot with the blow dryer. So you learn from your mistakes.
That's right. That's what we're here for. We just learn.
That's right. So I think that fender looks pretty good.
And if you can't learn from your mistakes, then y'all need to be talking.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to be talking to you.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
Very
doing
true.
the same thing over and
over again, expecting a different result, is the definition of insanity.
Insanity.
Yes.
We know insanity.
Yes, we do.
We have covered the whole part of insanity.
Yes, yes.
Now the sign. I'm going to go ahead and put
Fenders
the
look
letters
good.
on.
Fenders look really good.
Good.
Okay. They look awesome. Okay, I think the truck needs a little touch up, but it's still kind of wet. So that's good. So the theme of this, of course, is 4th of July, because as you all know, this weekend coming up is 4th of July. And so we all celebrate it with fireworks and
Hamburgers and hot dogs.
barbecues, you know, and we all have the patriotic songs that we all play, but have y'all really thought about those songs? And our, you know, the 4th of July is our independence, you know, that's the celebration of the independence of America. And, you know, God is really the basis of that. The song, America the Beautiful, goes, America, America, God shed his grace on thee. And that was all written and the music was composed, and the song was written by two people who were very religious. They both were involved in their church, and they were the man who wrote the music was Samuel Ward, who was choir master in his church, and the lady who wrote the words, she also was very involved in her church. They both loved God, and so everything about our country is based on God. You know, the blessings of God are definitely worth singing about, and that's why there's so many songs around this time, patriotic songs, and they all mention God. But doesn't it feel like, and it's very true, that our country's turning away from God? That every time we turn around, it seems like that we're told we can't mention God. We can't pray in our schools. We can't even there was a political platform that took under God out of the Pledge of Allegiance. Hey Lacey, thanks for watching. So it's like, also you can't have
Prayer in school.
prayer in school.
Yes.
Yeah.
That really, I believe that started the whole mess.
Yeah. Sorry, my words are coming to me. Been kind of a long day already. We can't have the nativity scene on public properties, on government properties, which to me is just so backward, because our founding fathers founded this country on God. That was, if you go back and you look at the founding fathers, they all had different jobs, but they also, the majority of them, were pastors. They were preachers, they were pastors, and they had a separate job as well. And that's something that the American public isn't told anymore. The American public is being told that they believed in separation of church and state, but they're being told it backwards. They're being told that they didn't want the church involved in the state, and that's not true. They're being told the opposite of what the founding fathers believed in. Founding fathers believed that they didn't want the state involved in the church, because they came here seeking God. There's this little story about a man who was traveling in South America, and he was asked to explain why there was so much prosperity in North America and so much poverty in South America. And he answered, perhaps it is because the Spanish conquistadors came looking for gold, while the pilgrims came looking for God.
Let that soak in for a little while.
Yeah.
I had never heard that.
I hadn't either.
That is just amazing.
So, why are we abandoning what has always been the true source of our national strength? Dwight Eisenhower said, "The spirit of a man is more important than mere physical strength, and the spiritual fiber of a nation than its wealth." The Bible says, "Righteousness exalts a nation, but sin is a reproach to any people." That's Proverbs 14:34. Our own coins say, "In God we trust." Our Pledge of Allegiance says, "One nation under God." Our Declaration of Independence speaks of a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence. Think about it. Are these sayings true anymore? Everywhere we go, that's being cut out of our country. And then we wonder why there's so much fighting and hatred and crime in our nation now. If you think about it, there's a direct what's the word?
Correlation.
Correlation, thank you. That's why I have
I'm the word girl today.
between the hatred and the crime and the unrest and because we're cutting God out of everything in our country. You know, Jesus said, "Love God and love one another." That's the greatest commandment of all. When you don't have God, you don't have love for God, and you don't have love for one another. Thomas Jefferson once said, "God who gave us life gave us liberty. Can the liberties of a nation be secure when we have removed the conviction that these liberties are a gift of God? Indeed, I tremble for my country when I reflect that God is just, that his justice cannot sleep forever."
So we have this nothing but history of nothing but God. And
Yeah.
so today we want to say, when you're doing your fireworks and you're eating
Yeah.
your hamburgers and hot dogs, think about what this great nation was
Yeah.
built on.
And, if we all pray together and ask forgiveness for this nation and ask for this nation to come together as one nation under God, God can work miracles in this country.
Amen. Okay, so we're going to go back now.
Yes.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
We found, and I honestly am not exactly sure, I think this was Walmart, 4th of July
Yeah.
ribbon. Is that not the coolest little ribbon? So, thanks for the love. We are
Perfect.
going to
Yes.
put this down here at the bottom. I
Yes.
kind of want it to look like a road. We're going to do
Yes.
here. And she should be pretty close to dry there. Are you
Yes.
pretty close? I'm going to
Pretty
do
close.
just a little ribbon of hot glue right along here.
Okay.
Thought I was going to do a little ribbon of hot glue.
Uh-oh, was our hot glue done?
Not hot glue.
Not,
done. It's
not connected
happy.
well. Yeah.
It was, but it's just not happy right now. But that won't take
Yeah.
long. Hold on just a second. It wasn't plugged into the thing.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, is this liquid
Well,
brush?
yes. Well, this is drying, and I can do the little circles.
circles on the
Would you
tire?
do some fireworks?
I will do some
She does
fireworks.
so much better than I do, so we
Okay.
are making her the fireworks
Okay,
queen.
where should I do fireworks? In the
Okay,
corner
we need
here,
to think about it's going
where
to
the
be
truck
right
is.
here. So we need like a few here,
Okay.
maybe one here,
Okay.
maybe two here and one here.
Okay. That
Okay.
sounds good. I'll do fireworks.
You might
Y'all,
need some more paint.
We
I
took
don't
a
know.
straw and just split each end of it, and then you dip your paint just once, and you're gonna see me make fireworks. And hopefully it works this time. It worked the last time. We'll see if it works this time. Okay.
We have to admit, we have to find other ways of doing things because neither one of us are artists.
We're not. So we're gonna.
So she just did
splash.
it twice.
Yeah, just twice. Then I'm gonna dip in the
Can you
blue on
see-
the other end. Let's
When
see
you
if I
get
get
through
my-
with it, show it.
Okay.
Pick it up, show it.
Okay, I'm just dipping my blue, and I'm gonna dip it right over top. Twice.
I think that looks awesome. Why don't you pick it up and show them?
Okay, I'm gonna pick it up and show you. I think from a distance, it looks like fireworks. Use your imagination.
There's things you have to do when you
Right.
are not an artist.
That's right. That's right.
There's little things that you can think of, and I
Yes.
was so happy to find this lady
Yes.
on YouTube, and
Yes.
that's what we do a
We've
lot.
got- do you need this paintbrush or no?
No.
Okay, we got like a little blob here. I'm just gonna streak it out.
There you go. That's
Okay.
it.
I
That's
streaked
all
it
she
out.
needed. She streaked, and then she was through.
Okay.
It's her words, not mine, y'all.
Okay, let's see if we have enough glue on this thing to do another
Okay.
one. Okay.
Just stick some more on there.
Okay, we're just gonna put some more on here.
Sugar, I just put my finger in your. Hold on. I just
Okay.
put my finger in your paint job.
Oh, that's all right. Okay, so we're gonna do a little one over here. Okay. And then another one right
Now the truck's gonna be. Hold on.
Let's see where
Truck's
the truck
gonna
is.
be right there. How about one right here?
Is that
Maybe
where our
right
little-
here.
yeah.
How about right there?
Okay, right here.
Because we
Okay.
want our fireworks to be in the sky.
Two. Okay. Now we're gonna do red.
It's kind of sad when we can't just draw lines or paint lines,
I
right?
know, isn't that sad? But this really works good.
It does. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you make one go? Oh, those are my favorite.
Well,
Those
we
that
have no
pop.
sound effects.
Ah, we
I
need
know.
sound effects.
We need sound effects. Yes, we do.
Oh, that looks awesome.
Okay, that looks like fireworks, y'all.
Okay, does that make enough fireworks?
I think so.
All
I
right.
have a little thing right there.
Yeah, that
think
looks,
that looks
awesome. Okay.
Okay, so that's how you make fireworks, with a straw that you cut apart at the end,
Cut it real thin.
real thin. And I think
There's
that
probably about
the
8 or
trick
10 little.
is don't make the ends too long, but not too short either. Somewhere in the middle. Yes.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay. All right. So we're gonna run a line of paint.
Wood glue.
Oh wait, you know what? I didn't do this yet. Go
Okay.
ahead. No,
Along
no,
this?
no, don't do
No?
it. Hold on. I want to put this down.
We gotta have to
first.
step straight. Yep. Lacey says, cool firework. Cute firework. Thank you, Lacey. Delena's on there. She says, yeah, smart way to do the fireworks. Yay! Thanks, Delena.
You sweet people who know how to paint.
And Delena, just so you know, your little baby's sitting over here watching us being really good.
It's been good, and we're very thankful.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, so we just put a little piece of plywood just so it gave it a pop.
Yeah, so the truck is like raised up and it's 3D.
And because last year she found a cute little doodad. I think it's an ornament. What is your ornament? Show me your ornament.
Yeah,
We're
my
gonna put
ornament.
down.
Oh, right here. It says, I love America. It's a little heart and it's kind of thick, so it's going to be kind of raised up. And it was after 4th of July at Hobby Lobby, and I think I got it at like 70% off. So that's something y'all need to think about at Hobby Lobby. after the holidays go and get things when they're really cheap.
This little truck, it's kind of leaning a little bit, but
That's
that's
okay.
okay. It's
Because
going
he's
uphill.
got a heavy load.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to hot glue that little thing
Yes,
on
we
there.
are. We're going to cut the little string off. Okay.
So do hit Hobby Lobby since they've cut out our coupon.
Yeah, no more 40% off of one full price item.
That's
Coupon,
okay.
it's
We'll
gone.
just have to do things after the fact. But you know,
that's
you
okay.
do it now for next year.
Yeah.
Because you know you're going
That's
to
what we did
decorate
here.
for next year. You
Yeah.
know you're going to do it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's
we're
right.
going to slide that little puppy right there.
Yes.
Okay. We really need some more glue, another glue stick. So
I'll grab it.
you're a good woman.
I'll
And
get my
watch this
chair out.
in a black Sharpie, and
And a
we'll
black
do some
Sharpie.
detail on this truck. So far, what do you think? Is that not cute? We still got to do some ribbon work. We're still going to do a little bit more detail on here, and we will. Ooh, isn't that cute? Now see, I think when we get through with this, I'm going to take a little bit of Minwax and I'm going to coat it, buff it really good with a little bit of Minwax. That way, for one thing, it's going to give it a little bit of a browned look to it, so it kind of antiques it a little bit. But also, if I want to put this out on my back porch, on the patio, that would be an awesome little decoration for 4th of July.
Well, Miss Donna, how about a
So-
brown?
What are you looking for?
Black Sharpie.
Brown will work.
Okay.
We're not hard to get along with today.
Okay.
And I also put, with the white letters, God shed His grace. And we're going to put this right up here at the top. And I'm going
Okay.
to glue this on here too.
Okay.
Are your fenders dry?
I don't know.
Well, why don't we see if your fenders are dry? We're going to put the fenders over that.
Oh. Here I am thinking
There you are thinking. That's my
I should
main
have
problem
not
is when I think.
thumped. Okay, this one goes here. Okay. We need
Perfect.
a little bit of more.
We're going
I
to.
don't know where our black Sharpie went. Maybe it's in here. No, I don't know where it went. Okay.
It's okay because it's going to cover up the majority of the wheel. It's going to go right here because this one is up a little higher, so
Okay.
we're cool with that.
Okay.
We
So this one's
probably
gonna
should
go
have
right
done the
here.
fender, but I'm okay without it.
There.
Isn't that cute?
Isn't that cute?
And then we're going to put this up here.
Yes.
So let's do that right now. Let's do the.
Okay. So we're gonna put the little sign, attach it with
Hot glue.
glue stick with the hot glue gun. Yes. So we've used both. We've used the wood glue and we've used the hot glue gun. Yeah, and don't forget, if you like our video, share with your friends and family. What's Delana say down there? She says, I'm surprised he isn't trying to do it for you. He asked me on the way here, could he be in the video? And I said, well, not this one. I said, but I'm sure there'll be another one. Yeah.
Well, you know, July, there's always Christmas in
Yeah.
July. So if we do some Christmas.
Oh, Lacey, yeah. Do you think our fireworks need glitter? I know. You know me, I think everything needs glitter.
We
Yeah.
should have glittered. That's a
I
good
know.
idea.
I think so too.
Note to self, it's
Yeah.
okay to glitter.
Yeah. Yeah, the fireworks would have looked even better with glitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so next, our truck is dry.
Mhm.
Our fenders are dry.
Mhm.
We're going to hot glue these fenders on.
Yes. I still think I found this little flag in my car. I still think it needs to go somewhere on the truck. Even though it's tiny.
Okay, you know those little kids that like to paint and paint and paint and paint
And add more and more and
and
more.
add more and more?
That's me.
That's her.
Yeah, that's me. Don't you think like from the back of the car, like you know how you see trucks all the time especially here in Texas, with two flags going down the road? Yes. If I had a pick 'em up truck, I would have two flags. What do you think? That's gonna cover that. Okay. There's a little hole in here. I think it should just stick right
stick
in
it
that
in the hole.
There we go.
Okay, we're gonna take some brown shoe polish.
We're gonna put the sign right now, okay?
We're gonna take a little bit of brown shoe polish, and we're just gonna hit it just a little bit over the edges.
That looks awesome.
Because we don't want it to be white.
Right.
But we don't want to also go in and do the brown.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to, and this is going to help seal it also.
Yeah.
But it also kind of gives it a little bit of a,
Yeah.
I'm not white, I'm just kind of,
Looks like a
Aged,
nice old
maybe.
aged red pick-em-up truck.
yeah, because we want this dude to be old.
Yes.
And I still
Yes, we
will
do.
probably go back through here and hit it with the paste. I use Minwax.
Yeah.
And if you just use
Cover it
a
over.
little bit of a tinted, tinted Minwax, then it's going to
Yeah.
kind of give you that little, just a
Right.
hint. We don't want it to look like, oh, she rubbed brown all over that.
Right.
But we do want it to be
So it doesn't look.
not stark white.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we need ribbon down at on the
On
end.
the sides. Yeah.
So we're going to intertwine some ribbon.
Yep.
And we're going to give that just a few minutes so I can paint the doors. So go for it
Yeah.
with the ribbon.
Okay. Do we want to start like this
Sure.
and glue the back side?
hmm
Okay.
And just go like every other one. Can you see what she's doing?
Yeah. I'm intertwining it on the glue, paint stick handles. Yeah.
All this time we've been cutting the paint stick handles off.
Yeah.
And then one day the light came on and went, hey, use it for ribbon. So you
Yeah.
never know when you could use it for
Right.
something.
Right.
But I like it a little puffy too. Don't do it
Right.
really tight, just kind of a little
Yeah.
puff.
Puff it a little bit.
Because it'll give it a little bit of a effect.
Okay. So should we put a little
Yes.
hot glue back here? Just put a dab on there and then I'll,
Once you turn it over.
okay.
And then let's just put a little glue here. Oh, hold it up so I can get it underneath there. I don't want to burn you. Okay.
Let's see how puffy we are.
Puffy it a little bit on there. Okay. And puffy the next one. Okay. We invent words all the time. Puffy,
Yes, we
that's
do.
a good word.
Yes,
Ready
we
for
do.
that one?
Yep.
Okay. You want to get your finger right there.
Okay.
Cute.
Whoop!
Caught it.
Our heart just fell off. That's okay. We'll put it back on. Okay. Now let's puffy this one the same. Sure, I go. Sorry.
It's quite all right.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
Probably should have done that before I put the heart on there anyway, but that's all right.
Okay.
And we have scissors somewhere.
Yes, we do. Right here beside you.
Okay.
Okay. We don't want to cut it at the.
Cut it off so it doesn't show on the other side.
Okay.
There we go.
All right.
Here we are so far.
Uh huh.
There's our ribbon down at the
Puffy
bottom.
ribbon.
Now, Paula's going to make the best ribbon that you've ever seen, and she's the bow, and she's going to put it right here.
She's joking, y'all. She's so joking. Because she knows I don't know how to make a ribbon. Now, if it was a messy bow, no problem.
We could have done a messy bow.
We could have, but we didn't pick enough bow out.
No, we didn't, and I
Oh,
just got glue
she just got
all over the
glue
place. That's all right.
everywhere.
It's going to dry, and it's going to be good.
It's gonna dry. We're gonna peel
She's
it right
going to
off.
say, oh my gosh, what a great job. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going to do the marker, and we're just going to outline the little
Here we
door.
go. We're just gonna put. This is my ribbon right there. And she's going, no. We did a Bessie bow I could do, but we didn't pick out enough ribbon.
And we do need black because this is not showing up at all.
Oh, yeah.
So we will do.
I think she's going to need black paint.
We're just going to do a little, just enough that it kind of shows a little dimension here. We'll do a little
like the doors
thing
and the
here,
handle and the
little
window.
thing here.
Yeah.
And you're right. Probably some black paint would be great.
Yes, I'll get.
I have black paint.
She has gunmetal. I think that's even better.
It's not a black, so that's good.
Delana says, tell Corby to get on here and tell me hi. He just went outside. I don't know what for. I think he heard a big truck and he just went outside. You know, boys and trucks. So.
Oh, we know about
Yes,
trucks
we do.
around
Oh, that
here.
gunmetal gray looks really good.
It's not, I've gotten to where I don't
Oh,
really
here he
like
comes.
black.
Okay, real quick, Corby, come stand between us and say hi, Mom. Your mom's on here.
Hey, Mom.
Okay, so we're just giving it a little dimension.
There.
So
That
we've got
looks
it kind of
good.
marked up there.
Yeah.
And more than likely, I'll look at it later on and add a few more
You might
little
want to
squiggles.
accentuate the windows.
The windows.
I'm making her on.
Yeah, we'll
So
just
that way I
kinda-
can say, now, my flag!
No, she's
now my
still
flag!
wanting the
See?
flag.
Okay, see?
Where do you want the flag?
Well, I don't think it's going to go there because I'll cover up the... I think on the back of the pickup truck. What do you think?
I think one time my daughters had these little mice. And they were going to paint the little mice and decorate them. And first they painted little clothes on the mouse. Looked really cute.
I bet they looked really cute.
And then they added a little bit more paint and a little bit more paint.
She's telling me no.
And a little bit more paint.
Your mom
And the
says
next
hi, Courtney.
thing you saw was a black mouse. He was completely matte all over. He was completely black.
Oh, what about this?
Oh, heaven help us.
She is not going to let me put my flag on there.
Lord, help us,
It's
help us,
going to
help
look
us.
cute.
Okay, so the next thing we need to do is put this sign on there, and we
Yes.
need.
I think we need to repaint that.
I don't want to wet it now though because
Oh.
I'll stick my hand in it.
Okay, yes, you will.
So what
Yeah.
we need to do is take. We've got this twine.
Cream colored twine.
I don't exactly know where it came
I
from.
don't either.
It's just been in a bunch of stuff. I was a Girl Scout leader for 15 years, so it probably came from there. But we're going to just hang it right here.
Yes.
And she's going to put that on there while I make a bow. Or she's going to make a bow if she doesn't like that.
Oh, are we going to use these little beads?
Yes.
Look at these
On
cute
your
little
bow.
beads. And they look, I don't know if you guys can tell, they look like little flags.
They're little
really cute.
antique.
Yeah.
Antique.
Antique.
Yes.
Yes. So I'm going to put the beads on. And then I'm going to decide how long this needs to be. Because we only have, how many did we have of these?
We don't have enough to go all the way across.
No, we don't. But they're just so darn cute.
Yeah, and I wish we did, but
Yeah.
it's just not going to happen today.
No. So.
Oh, hey, how are you?
Hi, Doris. How are you today?
Scissors, please.
Oh, yes. There you go.
Thank you.
Okay. Woo! And I'm about to lose one of these beads. We don't want to do that. Okay.
You know I cheat very much when I make a bow.
But it really looks cute.
So I just did a bunch of loops, and now I'm just going to go in the middle and just tie a knot in it and pull it tight. I'm not one to just keep
Okay.
messing with it, so that's just the way it's going to happen, and I'm just going to play with it a little bit and
So
kind of.
we have 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, we got an odd number.
Oh, we have more than 5. Here's one.
Oh, Okay.
I thought we had like,
Okay, nope, now we have an even number.
did we not have like 10?
Yeah, now we have 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so we have 5 and 5. So we have 10 of these.
And y'all, do y'all have plans for the 4th of July? We have got more plans than we've ever had in our lives,
Really?
I think. Oh, yeah. It's starting Friday night,
Oh,
Saturday,
you're gonna have to tell me because the
Saturday
boys
night.
are asking me what we're doing and I have no clue.
Oh, we always go to Pleasant Hill, and it's over there close to your house.
Yeah? Is that where the 3 crosses are?
Yes.
Okay.
And they have an amazing fireworks show.
Okay, well I guess we're included in your
So
plans.
you were included in our plans. Just come right on, and everybody else wants to. We usually get close to the porta potty because we got kids.
Mhm.
We bring an ice chest. We bring like
Yeah.
drinks and stuff, and we just hang out. And it's a long time before dark, so we just kind of hang out. And
What time do you get there?
we get there like around 6:30 or 7, so that we can get a good place to park.
Yeah. Okay, well that's what we're doing, Corby.
Because there's a bunch of people that go to that thing.
Okay, so there is one knot.
Excuse
Okay.
me?
Yep, sorry, I didn't give you the scissors back.
And
Okay.
I'm just going to cut this at a diangle. A lot of times I like to dovetail them, but I'm just going to whack it off like that.
Okay, I'm gonna cut it right here.
You want to tie it first? Oh, you're going to cut it off. Gotcha.
Yeah, now you can have your scissors back.
I cut off too short if I'm not careful. Okay, so let's think about this. We have $3 in paint stir sticks.
Yes.
We have $1 in our truck and the little sign.
Yep.
We found these little beads, but you could pay a couple of bucks for some beads if you don't
Yeah.
already have some beads. Or you could just do the little rope itself. That would be cute. You don't have to have that.
Yeah.
We have ribbon left over from last year. Let's say we paid $1 or $1.25. Hey, probably not even that much.
Because it was after.
And it was $2 and something. So
Yeah.
it's like 90% or 70% off of that.
Yeah.
So did we get under $29.99 this time?
Definitely under
We
that.
definitely made it under that.
I think it's under $10. I know it's under $10.
Under $10.
Yeah.
We've got it. We did not say 4th of July
Right.
because we both have veteran husbands.
Yes.
And so we can still always have a patriotic
Yes.
sign in our house.
Yes.
We have a fence in our, I know it sounds weird, we have a fence in our
There,
living
oh, that's
room.
good.
Here,
Okay.
let me glue this thing and we will be done.
Okay.
We're just gonna put a big glob of glue right there. Glue this little sucker down right
That
there.
looks awesome.
Ow, got my finger.
Oh.
Of course it wouldn't be. Now, what needs to be done? I think we
touch
got
that
it
up,
done.
maybe?
I'll touch it up once it dries.
Yeah.
We're gonna hold it up like this.
There you go.
So what do you think? Is that not adorable? And we did it for way
$10.
under $29.95.
That's right.
If you like our crafts,
Yes.
please go up and follow, hit the little bell
Yep.
so that you get notifications.
That corner or that corner?
If you like us, if you love us, please let us know.
Yes.
If you're watching us on replay, hit that hashtag replay and let us know that you were there, because we just love to see. We're going like, oh, look who's there.
Don't forget, sprinkle with your friends and family.
That's right.
Yes.
And we just love y'all so much. And
we
we
do.
just enjoy sitting around doing some crafts,
Yes, we do.
letting y'all just give us information.
Yes.
So we thank you today, and we want to remind you to always